when you were launching, why did you choose a podcast?
I choose a podcast because it was a way for me to, I love to speak. Speaking is like one of my strengths, and more so than writing. So it was either a blog or a podcast. And I was like, well, what can I do that I'll commit to 52 weeks? Because that's all we committed to in Minority Money. I committed to 52 weeks when we started. I was like, I'm going to do it for 52 weeks. We'll see what happens. We'll trip, we'll fall, we'll do all this. And it was the most undisruptive way to my business for me to get out a message for people that, I thought would want to hear it. So the podcast was just kind of natural for me. It was easy for me to speak and not write.
What has been your biggest learnings or surprises in like looking at it a year later?
Okay, so it's going to sound funny because people are going to say, well, like, yeah, you thought you were good at it. Like, but that how much I've learned and how much more comfortable I am on camera and speaking, and like it's crazy. So and how well received it is. Like, you don't know if people are going to listen to this. And so it's just been kind of shocking, like, to have, even my friends. And I think for me, it means a lot when my friends are doing it. So when you could get together,
Yeah.
We get together and they're like, oh yeah, man, I was listening to your podcast the other day. You were talking about this and this. And I'm like, you actually listen to the podcast? Or, I see one of my friends and they're wearing my shirt, or they posted a shirt about the Minority Money podcast, or they're, and that to me, it's fun when people you don't know do it, but when someone that knows you, that watched you grind, that's seen you start from nothing, that watched you, go through some adversity in life, and then have them support you, has been the biggest thing for me.